Welcome to the Daily Shift, where I help you to transform what is to what you want it to be. If you're new to me, hi, my name is Raquel, and I'm your GPS for success. We're going to be doing this shift together, especially if you're feeling any sense of shame or powerlessness. Maybe there's something in your past that you feel is holding you back because it keeps on replaying. It keeps on telling you the lie that what if people find out? Who are you to think you can do these things? Or there's some things that, we've all done things that we're not proud of. And then those things, when we don't release them and forgive ourselves, we end up holding ourselves back. The good things in our life that are destined for us to walk into and to have don't automatically happen. We have to participate with it through our will. And so we're choosing today to take our power back. Maybe you feel powerless because of the circumstances that are around you. And I promise you that by the time we're done, you're going to feel better. When you feel better, you're able then to activate your real gift, which is the way you think. When you are in overwhelm and anxiety and in shame and feeling powerless, then what happens is that you have all these juicy chemicals from your brain that go to your frontal cortex and then drops your IQ 15 points. What is your IQ? The speed of which you're processing data. So you end up thinking about it like you put on blinders, right? So now you can't see what's in front of you. You can't see the opportunities. You can't see the answers because you're in emotional chaos, right? You're in chemical chaos. So we're going to bring you back into your body, bring into your badass self, connect you to your heart so that you can see the answer that's right in front of you. We're going to do this today through a method called EFT, Emotional Freedom Technique. Some of you know it as tapping. We're going to be tapping only underneath the nose because that is the area where we get to release shame and guilt and powerlessness. So we're going to just focus on this point. You can go ahead and save this because you'll need it for yourself or other people. Go ahead and share it. I would love that. As a thank you to me, I would love for you to share this with other people and make sure that you are saving either the playlist or this particular video because, we all come to those points where our past likes to come up and give us a pop-out and try to stop us. And sometimes, I'm a Jesus freak, and sometimes people just want to, blame the enemy for everything. It's not always the enemy outside. It's the enemy inside, the inner me. And so when we release those things and start to just forgive ourselves and love ourselves, then, come on, it was glitched. So when we have been, we are wired for success, but we have been conditioned or programmed for failure. And so we're going to release and reboot ourselves in this together. And because we're in agreement together, we're going to add our agreements together. When you're doing this again, you can go ahead and change any words that don't resonate with you. And whatever comes up is what needs to come up and be released. All right, we're going to start together here. Today, I take responsibility for my life, which just means I have the ability to respond. You can do it this way or this way. It doesn't matter, this way. So I take my power back right now. I take my power back by calling in my higher self. For a while, I've been feeling like I can't move forward because of shame or guilt or regret. And it makes me feel powerless. And when I feel powerless, it can open the doors to bitterness, to resentment, to doing and choosing things that are not for my best interest because I'm so angry. I might eat too much, drink too much, binge television or social media too much, bite my nails, all kinds of things that come up. Sleep is good for me, but maybe I'm even sleeping too much. And there are things that I recognize that I shouldn't have done. And I don't even know why I did it, really. There is duality and everyone. We know what not to do, and then we end up doing it anyway. And then we feel bad. And then comes the shame, the guilt, the remorse. I can be so hard on myself. So hard. Where's it getting me? It's opening up doors to sabotage myself. Life isn't always fair. And there are moments when I feel this way, that it feels like life is attacking me, that things are out of control, that I feel powerless to change things. And so I entertain narratives to make me right. I entertain these negative narratives because misery likes company. Because I'm looking for a reason, honestly, externally, of why I feel the way I feel and why I do the things that I do. And it's true, some of those things contribute to it. Life happens. Sometimes circumstances are hard. There are times when I'm working on a goal, on a vision, and it's taking so long that it makes my heart sick. And then it makes me irritable. I go off on people, or I go off on myself. I'm an amazing critical thinker. It's good. I can see the pitfalls. But then I turn that against myself in an unhealthy way. I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. So even though I may feel anxious, worried, fearful, powerless, shameful, regretful, I choose right now to take my power back. And I say, I love myself, whether I feel it or not. I accept myself and I forgive myself. I love myself because I am honestly trying to be a good person. I am honestly trying to be moral and authentic. I accept myself because no one is 100%. And I'm doing the best I can in the moment. And that's also why I forgive myself. Maybe there are things that I don't understand, things that I don't know, some self-care or personal development that I can implement. If that's it, then I call it in now. Maybe it's because of the people I'm around. I need to adjust my circle. So if I have to adjust my circle, I call in clarity for that right now. Maybe it's because I took risks in the past and I got burnt. And so that makes me feel like I don't want to move forward. So I take my power back and say it's okay to experiment, but I choose to be at the right place at the right time with the right people, doing the right things in the right order, so that I don't have to try things 1,000 times before I find out what works. And this way I can take the opportunities, the good opportunities that are right in front of me. I choose to trust myself, to trust those intuitive leads. And perhaps I have not stepped into what I feel my heart tugging because I don't want to be seen. That's where maybe some of the trouble started. But I have to be seen in order to serve. So I release all that now and step into the limelight. I'm safe. I choose to decree and I choose to believe I am safe. And sometimes it could be that I did things ahead of schedule, that I allowed my gifts and my talents to take me where my character could not keep me. I release all that guilt and shame right now. I am that. I am amazing. I am beautiful. I'm smart. I can figure things out. I am resourceful. I am kind. I am generous. And I can do all the things, because I believe I'm being equipped with strength. I receive the help for every good and perfect thing that is meant for me. So I take all my power back in gratitude and thanksgiving, bearing who I was. This is a new day, which means I can activate a new reality, a new me. That shameful version of me is dead. I say that version of me is dead. This is a new day. And I receive every morsel of grace and mercy to get out of this, to stay out of it, and to walk into the fullness of my destiny. Because that is good. And so it is. Hold, release. So if you're feeling a little bit better, but not like, oh, yes, go ahead and do this again. Go ahead and change the words to whatever it is that's coming up for you. You cannot do this wrong. If you're new to this, which I forgot to say in the beginning, that tapping is like, think of it like acupuncture without the needles, right? So what it does is that it activates your parasympathetic system, which then is said to help your body heal emotionally and physically. Isn't that cool? Our bodies, man, we're the best AIs. Our bodies are so cool. So I will be back tomorrow around this time. So go ahead and make sure that you're following the channel or wherever it is that you're finding this. It will be in a YouTube playlist. So go ahead and get a hold of the playlist so you can go through the titles and see what resonates for you. And if you want more of this, if you want to transform what is to what you want it to be, then I invite you to be part of the Society of Sacred Alchemists. We do things together. We are always changing and transforming things. Right now, we're focusing a lot on biohacking, which is helping us to slim down, and it's actually working. I've lost 4 inches around my hips in 2 weeks without exercise. I mean, have you ever heard of such a thing? No. I lost, important, I lost 7 inches around my belly button without exercising and without changing my diet in less than 2 weeks. So if I can do this, other people are finding success in this, so can you. And we're going to be releasing some alchemy bots to make things easier, because I like easy, right? We need those quick wins in order for us to feel good and to create momentum. We're also doing other things, other fun things as well. So if this is resonating with you, you want to be again with people who are just like you, then go ahead and connect with me so I can connect you to the society. I love you very much. And if this is where I leave you, then make sure to partake of every free thing that I'm offering in this channel and in others so that you can transform what is to what you want it to be. And until next time, have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.